Okay, I want to talk about two things today. One is the shoulder roll, okay, and the other are the various footwork things and how your weight shifts. Okay, now we've been talking about translation and we've essentially defined it as staying as square as you can for as long as you can to the line of scrimmage. So in other words, when you turn, you have less influence, uh, things that you can't see. When you stay square, okay, you can see about 180 degrees, okay? And we turn the turret without turning the tank. So I can turn the turret, I can still look back over my shoulder. Once I turn the tank, it's kind of tough for me to do anything about it. I can kind of peek, okay? Now, when we shoulder roll, what we're doing is just another version of turning the turret, okay? We're turning the turret, but we still have influence here. We can do this. We've kept ourselves at 180 degrees. And what we've done is we've protected ourselves. Now, I'm not talking about twisting your body so that you vacate, so that you can't apply this shoulder point. I'm talking about literally dropping one shoulder and lifting the other, making your target small, your target, okay? And in other words, he's going to have a hard time hitting you here, okay? You're nice and low, you're taking that Shiko, you're nice and low, and you can still basically translate, okay, stay square to the line of scrimmage, but you can also, when you do that, you can also play long, peek over here, see what's going on. Now, when you couple that with either Shiko steps or brace steps, now let me explain the Shiko step the way I've seen it. Okay, you know, the Shiko is the, and what it really means is how can you get this angle 90 degrees? Well, when you take a lead step at somebody, we've already said, you got to kind of roll over that, okay? And you're really shut off over here. When you take a Shiko, you've added some area. Now you need to be protected, okay? But it's much easier for you to drag your tail. And if you add the shoulder roll, you're pretty powerful, okay? You can do what you want to do. Okay. Also turning the turret. Okay. If I'm stretching, it's a Shiko. Okay. My weight is transferred onto that foot. And if I hammer, it's two hands. Okay. So stretch when I can't quite catch the guy, and hammer when I have to define him. Okay. In any event, I still can rewind and do what I have to do. Now, a braces you against force coming at you. That leg holds you up, okay? All right, you can, for all intents and purposes, you can call that staggered, post-stagger, you know, the old post-stagger pass protection. And what that gives you is balance, okay, and influence over your back foot. You're pretty shut off here, your front foot, okay? And I'm not going to argue with you with how to use it or whatever. I'm just saying that's what it is. A scoot is bracing with both feet, and it starts what we call a teeter, okay, and it allows you to shift your weight on the third step rather than the second. And that's important because the wider you have to go, the more you have to delay that. Now, if you really go wide, we talked about shuffling before we scoot, okay, and that is, this dog's going to help me because she thinks I'm playing with her. This is Tiffany right here. Okay. But anyway, those things are, you know, you can't fight them. There's always gravity. You have to hold yourself up until you get a collision. And once you get a collision, that guy will hold you up to a point. So you create a four-legged animal. Now you got to somehow get your feet under you without getting driven back. And I'm not going to get into that right now. All I wanted to make sure that you understood was when you roll that shoulder, you're not turning the tank. Okay, all you're doing is dropping the shoulder. You're protecting. You still got that man straddled, or if you want to split him, okay, you want to put him here. Some way he's in yellow. Okay, if he's in green, hey, go get him. If he's in red, the shoulder roll, you can do it. I mean, if you want to do it, but you can just stay square because it's easier for you to rewind. Okay, it's easier for you to transfer from a stretch to a hammer. Okay, but that yellow where you're not sure if you got the guy, okay, that shoulder roll, whether you shiko with protection or you have to scoot, okay, that shoulder roll will help you. It won't vacate the man. It'll let you get on him. It won't let him attack you. Okay, and it'll keep you nice and translated, nice and square, so you have command of everything you can see. Okay, that's it.